Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die. They stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Newsroom. I'm Chella Smith. This is your Middle East U.S. entertainment news here on YouTube. I air on Fridays. I bring you the latest on reforms and economics of Iraq based on reports put out by the Middle East news media outlets. I do this weekly review and it's based off my interest. Thank everyone for joining me. Last week we talked about the World Trade Organization, U.S. investing in Iraq, the IMF, the EPS, steel, and the Iraqi Stock Exchange. Let's take a look at this week's headlines. The National Intervention Council, the NIC, has granted a license for a $2.5 billion gas project in Newington, Oman. The National Investment Commission has signed an investment license with Hafia Gas Company, the HGC, for gas projects at Newington, Oman field in Basra Province. The project is expected to produce 300 meter cubic feet in 2 phases. It's expected to be completed within 36 months and cost $2.6 billion. Speaking about oil, Iraq plans to export oil derivatives. The Iraqi Ministry of Oil plans to increase refinery production's capabilities to improve quality, adhere to environmental standards, and eventually export oil derivatives. Currently, southern refineries produce 280,000 barrels per day, with Karbala contributing to 140,000 barrels. Al Samoun Refinery in Biji and Dura produce about 270 to 280,000 barrels daily. The ministry is working on rehabilitating damaged refineries such as the Al Samoun Refinery in Biji and aims to increase productions, improve quality, and meet local needs before transitioning to exporting derivatives. And according to the reports this morning, the Iraqi militia subsidiary has signed a Memorandum of Understanding, an MOU, with a Chinese firm, Iran-backed Popular Mobilization Force subsidiary. The General Engineering Company has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with China's Machinery Engineering Corporation, the CMEC, aiming to establish joint projects in construction engineering, trade, services, and energy projects across multiple provinces. The CMEC is a subsidiary of China's National Machinery Industry Corporation. Iraq also extended the deadlines for metro tenders. The National Investment Commission, the NIC, has extended the deadline for tenders for Baghdad Metro and Najaf Karbala Metro project from March 12th, 2024 to April 12th, 2024. And the IFC is prepared to collaborate with Iraq. Iraq's Prime Minister Mohammed Sudani met with delegations from the International Finance Cooperation, the IFC, on Tuesday. The meeting discussed on cooperation between Iraq and the IFC, part of the World Bank Group. The IFC emphasizes Iraq's commitment to economic reforms, investment, environment improvements, and project boosting GDP, supporting non-oil sectors, and empowering the private sector. Al-Sudani urges the IFC to establish a training institute in Iraq for development banking operations and supporting the private sector in cement and concrete material industries. The IFC also praises Iraq's role in expanding reforms, reducing carbon emissions, and supporting sustainable development. Iraq is making significant strides in implementing e-payments. The Central Bank of Iraq, the CBI, reported a rise in foreign reserves to 148 trillion dinars and the banking sector deposits to 131 trillion dinars, indicating a positive trend in monetary stability and financial growth. The CBI announced the establishment of National Company for Electronic Payment System, a strategic move towards modernizing electronic payment infrastructure infrastructure. Inflation in Iraq has fallen from 7.5% to 4.0% at the end of 2023, with a rise in point-of-sale devices and ATMs. Initiatives like Raida Bank for SMI financing and strengthening the deposit, insurance, and loan guarantee companies, reflecting the CBI's commitment to economic growth and financial inclusion. Rudal reports Halabja's locals are protesting against Iraq's border fence with Iran. The Iraqi government's decision to close the borders with Iran by setting up a barbed wire fence has sparked protests from locals who fear the decision will negatively impact their farming and livestock raising activities. The fence was commissioned by the Iraqi federal government as part of a security agreement with Iran to meet security concerns raised by Tehran. Locals have expressed concern that the fence will push villages on the sides of the Kurdistan regions farther back, creating a security buffer zone. The majority of the people in the areas farm and raise livestock, and lawmakers have informed the Iraqi government of the local discontent. The security pact signed between Iran and Iraq was in March of 2023 and saw Baghdad agree to disarm the Iranian Kurdistan opposition groups and secure the region's border. And I want to remind you that Iraq is pushing forward with the reconstruction of their country, considering the UNHCR in undertaking various projects in Iraq. The UNHCR completed 27 infrastructure projects in Iraq in 2023, including the construction of 5 public health care centers, 15 public schools, and 27 infrastructure projects. And the effects being made to promote decent work and affordable housing in Iraq has officially gotten here. The European Union has provided 20 million euros to the United Nations Human Settlement Program, the International Labor Organization, and the International Trade Center to support a 4-year program called Building Equitable and Exclusive Transformation, the BEIT, towards decent work and affordable housing in Iraq. The project, which aims to promote decent work and affordable housing, is a collaboration between the project partner and Iraq's Ministry of Planning, Labor and Social Affairs, Ministry of Construction, Housing, Municipalities and Public Work, and Ministry of Trade. The BEIT program will focus on building the capabilities of government actors, the MSMEs, and civil society organizations to facilitate job creation and boost the affordable and greenhouse sector. It will also enhance the understanding of application of national regulatory framework for green and affordable housing, foster public-private partnerships, and strengthen local businesses' capacity in adopting green practice. According to an Iraqi journalist, Aman Tabalchili reported markets continue to scrutinize tensions. The RSISX USD index fell 0.6% for the month and 8.1% for the year, reflecting markets discounting of contained regional conflict. Within Iraq, both stock and currency markets discounted the dynamic driving the economy transformation, which were already in place before the conflict began in October 2023. Oil markets also continue to discount a contained conflict despite slight near-term expectations rising over the month. The stock market's dynamics, including the expansionary 2023 budget, continued growth in money circulation and development acceleration, the adopting of banking. The RSISX USD index 0.06 decline was the first month-on-month decline since October 3.4 decline. The currency market's dynamics were driven by the Central Bank of Iraq, the CBI's latest procedural requirements for provisions U.S. dollar for cross-border transfers, leading to dollar supply-demand mismatch and depreciation of the Iraqi dinar versus the dollar. And you've been watching Newsroom Weekly Review. I'm Chella Smith with your Middle East U.S. entertainment news on reforms and economics of Iraq. I bring you the latest in our news without having to keep up with all the different outlets. I'm here on YouTube every Friday, so don't forget to subscribe and turn those notification bells on. If you like my content, give me a thumbs up. If you really like my content, you can always seed a super chat or a super thanks in the comment section below. Iraq is showing positive growth in the Middle East. Let's see if they can return back to an international stage. Again, thank you for being a subscriber, and thank you for visiting Newsroom Chella Smith for your trusted Dinar News. I'll see you guys next Friday. Everyone have a fabulous weekend. Take care. Make sure you join us Fridays, 4 p.m. with Newsroom Updates with Chella Smith Entertainment News.